morning, Howard Bull, up to his old antics again. Unfortunately, I am out of a job. I am a victim of the credit crunched. I have been crunched. I'm down, but I'm not out. And I know it's been a little while since I tested anything, but that's all going to change because I've got a friend over in Banbridge in Northern Ireland, a guy called Robert who works for Tumac Music. Got a little shop full of exquisite little guitars, things like Tokais, Fernandez, Court, Levinson, a few Levinsons. They'll all be coming to you, so watch this space. But today I'm starting off. This caught my eye, and I said to him, this has to be the first thing I test, okay? And it's this. It's a Fender Teleacoustic. I need to call it an Acousticaster. That's a different thing altogether. Fender Teleacoustic. Made in China, don't let that put you off. Round about the years, probably about 8 years old this now. I think they came out round about 2000. Just to describe the fabric of the guitar for you, you've got Goto style tuners on the back. You'll see those just there. See? There we are, that familiar headstock, the Telecaster headstock. I love Telecasters, and I haven't tested one, but that's all going to change. You've got the Goto tuners, you've got a maple neck, you've got a rosewood cap on it, you've got the nice Fender logo on there, you've got 21 frets, you've got, it's a fiberglass body I believe this, I'm going to show you this, it's a bolt-on neck incidentally, but you can see it's a fiberglass body with I think it's a laminated spruce top. Now, a few people, I went on a couple of the forums to find out a little bit about this guitar. And one guy was trying to say, oh, it's a solid top. I don't think it's a solid top, not for the price that these were when they were out. And I don't think you can get them anymore. I think Squire makes something, which I've seen for around about £150. But I don't think the Fender one, I stand to be corrected on that, but I don't think it's available. Now, this one is a particularly fetching colour. It's in a nice sort of like a wine sort of red. Let's have a quick look at that for a second. Isn't that nice? Lovely colour. Nice flat top on it. It's got, say, 21 frets. Little sound hole in it. It's got like Fishman type pickups. Let me show you. It's an electroacoustic, and it's got your controls here. Now, you'll have to forgive my eyesight here, but you've got treble, a mid, and a bass on there. You see that? It's got a contour thing on there, so that probably just alters the wave form of the overall signal. And then of course you've got your volume. You've got a little on-off switch here. See? Nothing. Volume. And your battery's actually in there. You just pull that and the whole battery comes out, which is quite good. The guitar, this particular one's strung up with phosphor bronze strings. I think they're probably about 11s, I would have thought. That's a bit like 10s. It plays very nicely. When I find myself in trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Let it be. And my hour of jobless is standing right in front of me. Whispering words of wisdom like, it's a job, I need an income. There we are, that was Howard Bull's version of Let It Be. I'm sure I could call it something a bit more clever than that, like Giss a Job or something. But anyway, enough of my woes. This is what makes me happy. What else can I tell you about this guitar? Quite light. If you shut your eyes, it actually feels like it is a telly-shaped neck. It's quite a chunky neck, it's not a slim neck. The truss rod is adjusted from there. It's not down in the body. You can see that there. The actual jack plug, which is nice, goes in right at the back. Can you see that? That's the actual thickness. So the one thing I'd say about the playability, we're talking about the playability of it. They call it a teleacoustic. But if you're thinking of buying a guitar or looking for a guitar even like this, not just this one, don't expect it to play well unplugged, or don't expect it to sound nice unplugged, because it won't. It's an electroacoustic. I suppose the fact that it's got a bit of a sound hole. These guitars, this is like the, I don't know whether you know the Ibanez Talman. Have you ever come across that? Ibanez Talman, very similar in shape, the concept is the same. Plays very much the same. It doesn't sound bad, but plugged in, nice and bright. It's got a nice sort of jangly. And I'll tell you what, I've got to say, I've had a few electroacoustics, and this is as good as any. You know, and okay, I get people emailing me saying, you know, why are you so nice to the guitars? Why don't you find fault in them? It's because, ladies and gentlemen, there are very few guitars that are totally bad. You know, most guitars with a bit of a tweak here and a bit of a file here or an adjustment there are fantastic. They're like cars. I mean, you remember 15, 20 years ago, I mean, there was Ladas, Trabants, even the Skodas were terrible, you know. Guitars are exactly the same. It's very difficult to find a totally rubbish guitar. There are brilliant guitars and there's okay guitars, you know. But even some of the Chinese ones that I've tested, the real dirt cheap ones, that little, what was it called? That little cheap bowl back that I had anyway. The Harmony? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. It was fine. Okay, you needed to dismantle it and rebuild it, but it's fine. So, I mean, this style of guitar is great. I quite like them. They're nice and neat. I'm not a big guy. I like something that sits on my knee and you're not doing this all the time. You're not having to reach around, or, you know, it just feels right. And it's a lot like my APX. The APX is a nice guitar, but this feels a little bit more solid than the APX, you know. But there you go, very nice. I don't know how much Robert is selling this for, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to flash up the price now, and I'll point to it there, because I'll add it after the video's been edited. So that's the price, that price just there, okay? And also the number of the shop is just there, okay? So if you want to give him a ring, give him a ring. I don't know how much, as I say, well, you know how much it is. I'm not sure yet because I'll find out in a minute. But there you are. It is for sale, and it's a lovely, lovely little guitar. And you know something? Even if you only bought it to look good on stage, it sounds fine. It plays well, but it looks $1 million. And I shall give it the Howard Bull thumbs up. 2 thumbs fresh. So until next time, and it won't be long. I think I've got a Tokai next time. I'll see you. Bye. Oh, I'm out of a job. Oh, I need a job. I haven't eaten in 7 days now. See you next time. Bye.